Hello everybody, today on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall, I'm going to show you how to make two products out of one product at the same time. That's right, you heard me right. I'm going to show you how to make butter and buttermilk out of one ingredient. And that one product is heavy whipping cream. We're going to make homemade butter and buttermilk at the same time today on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall. Okay, now before we get started, I'm going to be using my electric mixer, my stand mixer. This is going to be the easiest way to make it. But me and my cousins, we used to fill a quart jar about halfway full of this heavy whipping cream. And you can sit right there and shake it and shake it and shake it. If you shake that thing long enough, it'll separate the butter from the buttermilk in that too. But we're going to do it in an electric mixer today. So come on, check this out. And all we're going to do is get this heavy whipping cream, pour it all in our mixing bowl. Pour it all in there. Okay, now we're simply going to turn the mixer on. Now if you're in your house, you want to cut this thing on low for 3-4 minutes, because if you don't, it'll start splattering everywhere. Work your way up to high. But I'm on the outside right now. I'm going to turn this thing up on high. I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes and see how far along we are after that. This is literally going to mix this butter out of this heavy whipping cream and leave buttermilk behind. Okay, it's been around 2 minutes, and see that? It's already thickening it up a little bit. It whips it up real good, then it separates it. When it separates it, it does it real quick. We're about 4 minutes in right here. These mixers here make it so much easier, but like I said, when I was younger, we used to get a quart jar and fill it half full of this whipping cream and shake it and shake it and shake it, and it would do the same thing. You know, a lot of you may already have known how to do this, but I'm telling you, if you've never heard of this, you need to try it. It's real easy. It makes the most pure butter you'll ever taste. So good. Just a minute or so, I'm going to stop it and scrape these sides down. All right, let's turn it back up on high. We're about 6 minutes in right now. You can always tell right before it falls out. It's going to all get clogged up in the mixer blades here. Then all we got to do is get it out and clean it off. Always clean your butter with purified water though. Don't never clean it with tap water with all those chemicals in it. Don't put that in your butter. But yeah, we got to clean this butter. We got to make sure all the buttermilk's out of it. I can tell it's getting ready to form butter. Okay, now it's starting to form it. Listen, it's getting sloshy again. That's the butter separating from the buttermilk. It's also splashing everywhere. If you're in your house, turn this down. Okay, it's done. See it? See the butter and the buttermilk in the bottom? Okay, check this out when I raise it up. Look at that. All that butter. And y'all, that is real butter right there too. Some of the creamiest you'll ever taste in your life. And look, down there's the buttermilk. Now we got to separate both of them, and then we got to wash our butter. Let's do that. Okay, we're just going to take our butter out like this. See that? Got to get that out of there. Let's get it in the bowl over here. Gently get it out of your blades here. Now that I've got most of it out, see that? I'm going to set it aside just a second because I need to get this buttermilk strained. We're simply going to get a strainer and another bowl over here and pour it all in it. You can use this buttermilk in any recipe that calls for buttermilk, so don't throw this away. Okay, now I'm simply going to get some filtered water, any kind of water besides tap water, y'all. Fill this thing about half full. We got to wash this butter. I'm going to put about a half a gallon in to start with. Okay, get down in here. We're going to almost knead the butter. See this? Just knead that butter around. We're going to do this in 2 washings. See that water right there? How it turned white? This right here, you want to get all that buttermilk out of this butter, and it'll last a lot longer in the refrigerator. So we're going to knead it around a minute or so here. Then we're going to change the water. Okay, good enough. Let's change the water. Let's wash it again. And let's knead it. This time you'll notice your water's a lot clearer. This right here can take as many as 3 washes. I believe I am going to go ahead and wash this 3 times because my water has turned just a light cream color again. I'm looking for the water to stay clear. We're going to dump this water again. Let's go in with 1 more quart. All right, let's knead it 1 more time here. This will be good enough. Okay, now see that? Look at that, how pretty that is, y'all. That is pure butter. It's so good. Now let's get some parchment paper. All right, now we're simply going to get our 3 times washed butter. There it is. It's real soft right here at this point, y'all. I'm going to put it right here on some parchment paper. Now you can roll this up any which way you want to. Let me show you this. Y'all, I'd literally keep this butter in the refrigerator a lot. This right here was 2 quarts of it though. This is just 1. It makes the most fantastic butter. But again, you get your butter here and you get your buttermilk. Look at that buttermilk. That is perfectly fine for any cake, cookie, or anything like that. It's a little bit more creamier than regular buttermilk, and it ain't got the sour taste buttermilk's got. But this right here is suitable for any kind of recipe you need buttermilk in. We're just gonna get our butter here and just pat and form any which way you want to. You can also do this. You can get your ice tray like this, put your little garlic in each one of them, you know, just sprinkle it down in there, fresh chopped garlic. Then put this butter here into that and freeze it, and you'll have a good tablespoon every time you need that. There's so many ways you can do it, but we're just gonna form this. Just like doing it like this. And y'all, that's basically it. It's that easy. Put this in the refrigerator, it'll firm up just as good as any butter you've ever tasted, and I'm telling you, the taste is fantastic. Now see, wasn't that fun and interesting, especially if you've never heard of this? But to be honest, it's really good to catch your heavy whipping cream on sale, because that 1 quart right there cost me $7.49. It did. And you'll say, well, Marshall, I can buy a lot of butter for that. You might can, but I'm telling you, this right here is some grade A stuff, and it's fun to make yourself. You can always mince some garlic up into this. Just have garlic butter on the standby when you need it. Yeah, that's it. Hey, thank y'all today for watching me today on Country Boy Cooking, or It's Marshall, where Jesus is always Lord of all. Give this a try. It's so fun.